on day 3, 4, somewhere around there. Thursday, we are now on Thursday.
Go the day of the week.
Yeah, because I'm going to remember that. Okay, we are heading to Hollywood Studios this morning. When I say this morning, it's not going to be this morning. It's 9 AM, we let the kids have a lie-in. We had a bit of a lie-in. We're going to go for breakfast on resort. We're going to probably take the kids swimming because it's all we've heard about since we got here. And then we're going to head to Hollywood, probably around lunchtime, give or take.
So we're not rushing, we're not putting pressure on ourselves.
This holiday's a lot more relaxed than previous ones. There's not going to be 15 hours in Magic Kingdom. None of us can tolerate it anymore. So this is a more laid back holiday. It's more showing you what you can do in the few hours in the park if you can't spend all day. But we'll see how it goes on. No doubt something will happen and we end up all day. Our life. Okay, we will catch you guys up with breakfast and swimming and Hollywood. Made it to the pool. It's really hot. It's 11 o'clock in the morning and we're already at 30, so today is going to be a scorcher. But the kids are enjoying having a swim. Me and Lola are just chilling by the side. Dad is in the pool with Babbies. We're just chilling out for an hour before we head to parks. There's no rush. There can't be any rush.
It's not just about rides and things, is it? It's just about having a vacation, having a holiday.
It's that. It's just enjoying ourselves and taking it easy. We're just taking it easy. It's not always about the go, go, go. Arrived in Hollywood. We've just taken the Skyliner. It took like, what, maybe 4 minutes. We can't enter the park just yet. Riley's got too many jiggles, so he needs to get those out before we go into the park. I'll hand you over to Rich to show you what getting jiggles looks like, getting jiggles out looks like in the wheelchair. Let me just swing you around. We have made it in now. Riley's got his jiggles out. Not gonna lie, the first thing we've done, we've stopped off for slushes. It is so dang hot. So we stopped at our favourite little spot that does, they're almost like sherbet slushes, and they do them in blue raspberry and they do them in lemonade and cherry. They are so good, and we've found our Heidi spot from last year, which is just by the lake, which I'll show you in a minute. It's a little cutout, it's under the trees, so we have the protection there. Wonderful here. So we're going to enjoy some slushes, then we're probably going to find a snack. We've booked a DAS for the shooty Toy Story one, Toy Story Mania. We're just taking it easy today. It's definitely not a rush day. None of us can tolerate it. I'm now going to hand you over to Rich. He's going to show you the area, show you the slushes, and point the direction of where we got these from.
Sheriff Woody. Come on in and let's have ourselves a rootin' tootin' good time.
Okie dokie, we have stopped for a snack because I told you it's all about food and slushies today. Chili cheese, pretzel for me and Lella. And then the kids and Rich have gone for the Joffrey's donuts. We've done half of one for the kids because these things are literally like, Rich, lift it. These things are like colossal. So we've gone for a half one each for the kids. And there will be plenty, and that will mean they can have something else later. We're going to tuck into these. We booked a DAS for, talk to me people.
We're a Millennium Falcon.
Millennium Falcon, which is 45 minutes. We can tuck into these, hide in the shade, and then head over that way.
the flashing button to take off. Pilot on the left. Move your stick to fly right and left. I was just about to say that. Pilot on the right. Move back on the stick to fly out.
It's got a little higher there. I know I keep going on and on, but when we've hit 35 already. We booked a DAS for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway. We've still got 10-15 minutes. We've come to have a look around One Band Stream, Walt Disney Story. One, it's awesome. It's quiet in here, so it's a great hidey spot, and is also AC. So we are just all cooling off because it is too hot to wait outside for the next 10 minutes. I'm smiling, but our family strikes again. Oh, sorry, balance. I think what's happened is where we've been on the plane in the freezing cold and then in the hot, we've lost all we've lost all air from our tyres. There is nothing. My tyre is now completely flat. We're hoping it's not a puncture. We have been looking and speaking to everybody at resort for days now, parks rather than resort for days now, to try and find a foot pump. They don't do them anymore because silly people overinflated their tyres, came out into the Floridian heat and popped. So they won't have them in park anymore. We have now found that there's one in resorts. We're going to go back to that and try and get this sorted. We did have a dine-in reservation at 4 o'clock today. It's now gone past that time. Luckily they've cancelled it for us. Thankfully, even though it was over the time, and we're going to go back to resort. We're going to hopefully sort this tyre out. We're going to go from there. We strike again. Completely and utterly pancaked. We are back in the room. We managed to get my wheelchair pumped up. Fantastic. By 20 minutes later, it had completely gone down again. We're assuming puncture. We have tried to do that thing with the bubbles and the soap. It's shown nothing. So we've had to do an emergency order with Walmart, which sell this like glue stuff that squidges into the tyres, and as you roll round on it, it seals it. I know nothing about this. Hubby, Rich, luckily. So we've ordered that on an emergency 3-hour delivery slot. So hopefully I've got my chair back by tomorrow morning. Riley has lent me the use of his chair, thankfully, and he's going to use the McLaren Major that we bought just in case he shut down and needed to be pushed, because it's lighter. So thankfully we are all set up. We are hopefully fixing the chair, maybe even show you how we fix the chair in case you're stuck here and that happens as well. We are going to attempt to head into Epcot and at the very least get something to eat. If I don't get Riley sushi tonight, he might actually lose it because I promised him it for 2 nights and it's not happened. So we're going to try and pull our lives together, put this drama to one side until we get back from the parks tonight, when hopefully we've got our delivery, and catch you up from there, because we just don't know. Okay, Epcot.
Twisted.
What? This? It's twisted. I twisted it. And I'm also twisted. Oops.
Your not word's good.
Your word tries. Your word's better than you most of the time.
Yeah. I would gooder than you good. I would gooder than you. And yes, I just purposely worded further than you.
Okay.
Okay, you know us. We've started. We didn't show you. We have udon noodles. We do, with the shrimp tempura. The sushi sampler. There's one extra piece of these that I've already eaten. Yeah, look, Lella's got hers. Oh, nice and fresh. We've all had exactly the same. It's our favourite here. It's colossally expensive because you're ordering 2 entrees.
Yeah.
But it's worth it. I will say good morning, but let's pretend it's still last night. When we came off the Skyliner, we got some, well, while we were on the Skyliner, we got some absolutely gorgeous views of the fireworks going off in Epcot. It's definitely worth trying to time it if you can, to be on the Skyliner between 9 and 9:15 to try and get some of those fireworks in the sky, especially because Hollywood has them go off at the same time. It's gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. Anyway, we came back to the room. Lella and the kids had gone ahead because obviously, as you know, there's only one mobility device per gondola. So Lella had come on ahead, me and Rich were behind. When we hit the room, Riley was in a massive meltdown. He just hadn't coped anymore, a complete overwhelm. It took a while to bring him back down and several parents to help. It was a good one. We eventually got him down. We settled him into sleep. Me and Rich went out to try and sort the wheelchair out. So Walmart had delivered our items. We used the slime. I will insert a picture. And that's what Rich bought. Excuse me while I swap hands. Sorry, ouchie hand. So we squidged that into the tyre. We re-inflated the tyre. We've ran it round. And we're going to check in the morning, wink, wink, to see whether or not it's, to see whether or not it's actually worked or not. So for now, we're going to say goodnight and we will see you later. Good night.